All right, folks, today we have a 2003 Nissan Altima, Altima. And one of the nice things about this car, let's see, we'll start it right up. No lights on. And it does have pretty low mileage for the year, 94,463 miles. Now, we got this car with about 91,600 on it. So we put about 2,800 miles on this thing, and the reason why is it just has run so well. Obviously everything about it works, and it's just been something really reliable. I've personally driven this car on about a 10-hour road trip one way, and had no issues whatsoever with it. So it's something that just runs really good, and it really has no real issues at all. So with that being said, let's just quickly go over the equipment. Start with our power mirror. Let's go over to the driver's side. All right, power windows. You know, it's basic. It doesn't have, it's not fully loaded, but does have, you know, most power options you're gonna get. Power windows, power locks, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so windows, no problem. I do have the heat running right now. That's coming out nice and warm. Never had an issue at all with the heat. Let's see here, radio. I know this works. Let's tune it to actual music instead of people talking about stuff.
Hey, it's Fairman. Thank you for 95
The reception's not great where we're at, but you can still hear. Speakers working no problem there. All right, so it is an automatic. Okay, as you see, you got our shifter here, handbrake. There's a look kind of at our console and cup holder. Cruise control does work. I mean, turn signal, where's the, there we go. Wiper blades, horn. So basically everything works just as it should. Now let's hop out and listen to the motor. Like I said, we personally put about 2,500, 2,800 miles on this thing. And it's just run great. So just be quiet and let you listen. Right here is a look at the underside of the hood. You can see nice and rust-free. No corrosion there. Okay, now let's take a look at, find my gizmo, I just had it, I don't know where I put it. Here we go, it's tread depth. It does have matching Nissan hubcaps all the way around. Tread depth on the front tire here is 6/32. Okay, on the rear tire, we are at about 9/32 on the rear tire. Okay, tread depth here. That is again about 9/32 on the rear tire. And our front tire is about 5/32. All right, so that's the tread depth. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is take a look at the interior. One thing I will point out is the handles are broken, but they still absolutely operate and work fine. There's a shot. Our dashboard, center console, driver's seat, or sorry, passenger seat. So nice and clean. You see floor mats and floor pretty clean inside. Door panel, and the door itself. Let's go look at our door jamb. All right, let's have a look at the rear. see if I actually open this up. Nope. So let's take a look at our trunk. Alright, I know it's a little sunny out today, so I'll get you a little closer look. Good amount of trunk space, and it does have the split fold down seats in the rear. So if you need to, you can fold those down and get a little extra space. Alright, coming around here to the other side. Again, seats in good shape. There's our door panel. And the door itself. Okay, there's our floor and floor mat. Take a step back, there's our door panel. Alright, so that's a look at the interior. As you can see, a real nice, pretty clean cloth interior. Now we're going to check out the exterior of the vehicle. Now really the only issue with the vehicle is it's just got bad paint. I mean, you can just see where the clear coat's faded and it started affecting the paint underneath. Mostly it's on the top of the vehicle, you know, with the hood and the roof, a little bit on the trunk, a little bit on the sides, but we'll go over each panel and I'll show you. So here, we're still in good shape here. Notice, you know, no rust or anything going on here in the wheel wells. Head up to the roof. Check out the driver's door. Alright, you see we put a new handle. This is more for convenience thing. Because for whatever reason, I actually pulled two of these off myself. These things are real, I don't know if they got worn out or what, but they were real fragile and they popped right off. It also didn't help, it was like, you know, 8 degrees inside. I'm sure it made the plastic a little more brittle, but there it is below the molding there. Check out the wheel well, nice and clean, no rust or corrosion there. There's our fuel door. Nice clear head or tail lights, not cracked or busted up. Okay, here's a shot of the top of the hood. There's our other tail light and then the back of the vehicle. Let's go look here at our bumper. As you can see, is in good shape there. Same thing, we'll head up top, take a look at the roof. Alright, there's our rear panel here. Into our passenger side. Rear door. Below the molding here, into our wheel well. See, nice and clean, no rust or corrosion there. Now. Alright, and here's just a look at the hood. Right, and then down low, a shot of our bumper up front. Alright folks, so there's a quick look at the interior and the exterior. Next thing we're going to do is take it for a quick test drive. Alright, so let me get that set up for you and we'll take it on a quick ride. Alright folks, now we're going to take this 2003 Nissan Altima out on a quick test drive. right, and there we go, all the way up to about 55 miles an hour, nice and smooth. You see we're tracking nice and straight down the road here. Okay, so the transmission is nice and smooth, the engine runs great. The next thing we're going to check out is our brakes. Just going to stand on our brakes a little bit. This guy's kind of, you know what, we'll head down to the next turnaround point. You guys get us up to speed again. But anyway, brake pedal's nice and firm. There's no vibration or shuddering. One thing we did have to do is put brake pads on the vehicle. That's probably my fault because I drove it so much that I wore the old ones out, but it should give you an idea of how reliable this vehicle has been for us. Like I said, almost 3,000 miles we've put on it since we bought it. Okay, so I'm going to spin around down here on the right. And one thing we normally do at the end of our videos is a brake check for the ABS. Now this model didn't come with ABS, anti-lock brakes, however, so we can still do that. What you're going to notice is it's going to slide, and it's not going to do what typically happens when the anti-lock brakes engage, because obviously it doesn't have any. So we'll still check that out. There we go again, all the way up to about 55 miles an hour, nice and smooth down the road. Yeah, so this is the 2003 Altima S with the 2.5 four-cylinder motor. And like I said, that model actually did not come with anti-lock brakes. Well, I think it might have been optional, I'm not sure. But I know this car doesn't have anti-lock brakes. So like I said, we'll do our normal check. Slow down a little bit, I'm getting a little too excited here. And just show you, kind of how the braking system does do what it's supposed to do, and operate how it's supposed to. Slow it down a little bit. There's a patch of gravel I'm going to hit. Alright, so what's good is what you want to see is make sure when you hit the brakes, we did slide a little, but that's okay because we don't have any lock brakes, so that doesn't mean anything's wrong. All that means is we don't have any lock brakes. Also, the car stopped in a nice straight line, and you want to make sure when you're kind of looking at the brakes, does the car pull left or right? Do you feel anything? Or hear any grinding, that kind of stuff. And like I said, we just had the pads redone on this thing, so the brakes work just as good, basically almost like they're new as far as the pads go. Alright, so just a quick recap. 2003 Nissan Altima with 94,466 miles. We got it with 91,000 and around 600, I believe, 91.6. Okay, you guys can see that because the sun's right in your eyes. There we go. So there's our mileage. No lights on, and it just runs great. Something obviously you can tell by the way I keep talking about how much I like driving around, because it was reliable, four-cylinder vehicle, so you know it's going to get pretty solid gas mileage. The only thing that could really, you can call a negative, I would say, is the paint. For someone like me, it doesn't really matter. It's almost like a commuter car type thing. You just drive it around to work and whatnot. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm more concerned about how it actually runs and everything like that. So this would be perfect, first car, maybe third car, commuter car, something like that. First time driver, that kind of stuff. Alright folks, so that's it. 2003 Nissan Altima, 94,000 I believe. I don't know, I've said it a lot. and I've already forgotten. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.